Hi and welcome. My name is Katrina and this is a Vampire the Masquerade stream, Season 3, titled The Three Kingdoms. And as per usual, I would love for my little pretties to introduce themselves as well as their characters with all the titles and fun facts they might find necessary to give to you, dear viewers.
Hi, I'm Marianne. I play Siobhan Price, 10th generation Toyota Primogen, and excited for this episode.
Yay!
Hi, I'm Talia. I'm playing Christopher Masters, 10th generation True and Prince of the City of Boston, and has to deal with the likes of such primogens as Miss York.
Miss York!
She's a good one.
And I'm Daniel. I play the Prince of Daggers, the Autumn Knight, the Moth King, the Wearer of Jonathan, the Promiser of Hats, the Killer of Undeads, and the one who's sick of kings.
Weren't you also crowned queen? Weren't you also crowned queen?
I have a lot of titles and problems. I think for every problem I have, I'm just taking a new title.
You should.
Yeah.
As you should.
Which is why I have so many titles. Since there's a lot of problems.
Oh yeah. Never ending.
Never ends. Well, he is about to do something, but before we let him do said something, well, Prince, undead Prince, the Prince of Princes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he starts his. Well, he's already started this evening, but this evening's episode.
Well, after the conversation he's had with, or first with Amber Rivera, and then the phone call with the Moth King, he'd probably have to meet with the Moth King again. But that could probably wait, couldn't it? Though he would like to know where he met this Wraith, Russian Wraith.
Mm-hmm.
To push that or to not to push that? Difficult decisions. Well. No, that can wait. He'll arrange to have a message sent asking if tomorrow night, or whenever it suits him, if Anton Rivera would grace him with a meeting. Either tomorrow or late at his earliest convenience.
Is he gonna wait for the green leaf?
Yeah.
From.
Yeah.
Amber Rivera.
Yeah. He's gonna wait for that. He's not gonna do it until like that comes to send, but he's gonna have it ready to be shipped. I think he's gonna try persuasion there first, not just go straight. Not straight to the stabby. Talkie first. But he waits on him, and he actually think he's gonna take some personal time and go and see how his cousin is doing with Amber.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I think that it weighs on him.
Well, that's as it should. Is JJ accompanying him on this, or is he now going rogue again?
He says he's gonna go out, and he'll leave up to her if she'd like to drive him or not. Let her that be her choice.
Oh, will she be Manish? Of course, I would like to be at your side.
Excellent. Because she's driven him to Amber before, I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
She knows the way. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna pop in and then check on a few things. Also, I think we need to step up our little security detail on our new guests as well. We should probably meet the two twins at some point as well. But I would like some more information about them. I hope the request we sent out will soon be answered.
I'm sure it will be here with the end of the evening, sir.
Excellent.
Are you foreseeing any troubles? You spoke with, of course, Father Lovely.
I did, and he seemed pleasant and intelligent enough, but would you necessarily trust someone slithering back into, coming into the city with your estranged child?
No.
I mean, when you are a young prince and with a newly joined up clan looking to jockey for position of power within the Camarilla?
No, I am sure he's up to a very political game.
Indeed. I've decided for a contingency plan that might eliminate some of his political powers if need comes to that, but I still feel that forewarned is forearmed, so
I do solemnly agree.
plus this whole business with the previous La Sombra has left me a bit cautious.
As you
Once
should.
bitten, twice shy, to put it like that.
They have a lot to prove as well. Coming
Indeed,
into
they
the
do,
fold.
and they might not be that well approved by others as well. I mean, when new ones come, others must make accommodations, and that will probably stir some feathers.
Yet again, my dear liege, I feel eyes of others will be on the city and how you manage to maneuver this matter.
I believe you are correct. So make sure we don't put us feet wrong.
Agreed. Of course. She drives off steadily away to your colony.
Yep.
The camera's going to swish out into Siobhan's domain. As a moth has left a vial, Alexander has left you. Or has he not?
Ooh, cannot remember if
Or Marco.
Marco was just arriving, I think.
Mhm.
I don't. I think. Don't know.
We'll go
But
with. I
if
think
he's
Alexander
there, I'll-
left and Marco's there.
he hasn't arrived yet. I know
No,
this,
yeah.
but maybe he is. But
No,
then
he's-
I will leave him, regardless.
In a minute. You-
So he's there. Sorry.
let's say he arrives, ping, as you receive the moth mail.
Hi, darling. Will you excuse me?
Sweetie.
Just make yourself comfortable.
Oh,
And
I'll kick off my boots then, he says, cheeky as ever.
please. And then I'll go away.
Go
Like
away.
I'm going into one of the other rooms to open this little vial.
Beautifully written. There is an address.
Is there? That's it. Okay. Is the moth still there?
Yeah, it sits. With his little antennas.
No other information. That's disappointing. Do you think it was urgent? And I'll try to look at this little creature.
You see his fussy face and his fussy antenna, and he's like, "Ow." I'm just the messenger. Yeah.
What time is it now?
I think we are very pretty in the middle of the night. 2.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now, please go away.
Boop. And then just disappears.
Yeah. I'll take off my shoes and then I'll go towards where I left Marco. Before I actually go over there, I'm going to pick up my phone And I'm going to send Chris a text. And which says, "Hello, lover. I understand that Elizabeth wasn't happy with our previous arrangements,
Oh no.
and the rumor has spread. Talk soon, love." Yeah.
Oh, she's really lost it now.
And then what does she do?
And then she goes back to Mako, I guess, to where she left him. I thought Alex would be here to greet you,
I
don't
met
know.
him on the way.
Did you manage to calm him down where I could not?
Alexander will always be, blood would run a little bit hotter in him. He'll calm down soon enough.
It is nice
then?
to see you.
Oh, he goes over and he gives you a very sensual hug.
I'll let my hand just kind of stroke his cheek before I kind of, trying to be lovely as well, loving as well. So many lovelies here. I'm fine. It's just a lot has happened, and I don't know how much Alex said, but we just had new guests.
Yes. Interesting. Worth keeping an eye on them, I think.
Do you know them? Do you know of them? Have you ever had
Only
previous
on their,
engagements with them?
Only the Father Lovely I've heard of.
And he is currently residing in our former prince's estate
Ooh.
with his childer.
Ooh, he says. Okay. Why does this
Yes.
taste a little bit, I don't know, cooey? Coopy? Coo? He says.
Well, because it is, I
Well.
think. And for whatever reason, they believe me to have had an affair with the prince.
Oh, why?
Which adds to this rumor.
He walks around you and almost like sniffs your neck. And did you? I wouldn't blame you.
Girl
Power
doesn't
is-
kiss and tell.
Power is
Marco.
Oh, well, power is intoxicating.
Is it?
Very.
Is that why you're here?
Oh,
With
I'm
me?
here. He walks around and looks. I am here for the adventure that is you.
Nothing more, not the power that is intoxicating.
I feel the city is an untamed beast, and I find that intoxicating.
I will go close to him and I don't know, what's he wearing?
White shirt, denim pants, brown leather coat that he's thrown off. He's very casual, very Indiana Jonesy casual.
I'll take him by the collar and just kind of shove him down on the couch.
Oh, hello. Yeah, well, he greets it gladly.
And I climb on top of him.
Oh, hello. He's very engaged in this experience.
But what type of power exactly is it you like, Marco?
Oh, well, I do like forbidden fruit. I like impossible tasks, you could say.
As he says that, I'm going to kind of get off him and just walk away
Oh,
and go outside.
exactly like that, he said.
No, come.
No, he walks after, of course.
Do you know Bella?
Well, obviously, I've been here for a minute, and we have met. I find her to be of our blood, a nervous thing.
Would this Father Lovely have the power to influence her and others around him to do or think whatever he feels is right for the situation?
Hmm.
Do you know?
Well, I wouldn't think he could not. But then again, if you think the power of the blood, he would have had need to have met her. Doing such a thing by distance is pretty much impossible.
Mm. Is he a schemer? Would you think he's a planner?
Yes,
Yes.
strikes me as such.
Oh, do you know what he is after? What would be his end goal? What? Princedom?
He strikes me as a man that likes titles. He calls himself Father Lovely.
Is he wearing the garb and all? Do you know?
Yes,
would
he
be
does.
amusing.
It's one of his traits.
How theatrical. That might explain a few things about his family members as well.
Interesting. Do you want me to befriend them? Tell
Would you
me
do that for me?
Oh, I would do anything for you. Put me to a task. Give me a quest, dear lady.
Yes. Well, I would love to know the true motives of them being here. Because I do not think they mean me or Christopher well.
And if I am successful in such a quest, I am sure there will be rewards.
Oh, there's always rewards for
Can I-
quests, isn't there?
He says, almost like he does like a gallant shibboleth. Well, then
What do you want?
I want to ask you a question and you cannot lie.
You're going to put me under a spell, are you?
That's what I want.
Really? Truly?
Truly.
What secrets do I possess that you feel the need to use powers over me to get?
I will not use powers, but you cannot lie. Swear on it, dear lady.
I swear,
Ugh!
Marco.
Well then, dearest lady, Primogen, I will take this quest. And I will take my prize. When I have finished it.
Well, then it is yours to claim.
He grabs you and he like dips you very elegantly and kisses you very like deeply. Well, I'm very hungry for my rewards, so I'll see if I can make myself available to our new guest.
Well, don't let me stop you.
He tips his imaginary fedora, puts it back on, and I'll be on my way. And be ready. No lies. Only
Never.
truth. It will set us free. He waves his hands very dramatically.
I feel like you stole that from somewhere.
I would never.
Chop chop.
No, tally ho. And off he goes.
I'll actually go into my bedroom and change to something more practical.
You can do a rouse check.
Because of Marco. I failed.
You've kept it at bay for such a long time, but now it hits you like a warm lava waterfall, a need and an ache that sits in your bone. You and your beast crave the blood that you have almost tiptoed away from for a minute. A longing in the soul and the heart and a need that feels almost like it's breaking something inside you. Almost like your bones are crying.
I think before actually like getting done, getting dressed, I'll just stop and go towards him, them.
You are almost fixated, not trance, but the beast and Shiv feels almost what a human would call a pure addictive need. And she doesn't see a phone blinking, a number blinking, as she walks to her most precious of places. On that note, the camera's going to pan out to look at some changelings, well, face, looking at a building. Shadow is almost perched, so is Dexter. You brought Dexter, didn't you? And the steed.
I don't think I brought Dexter.
You
No.
didn't brought Dexter. It's just
No.
Shadow. It's just Shadow and the
Dexter.
steed.
Dexter is back home.
Yeah.
Standing there. Wonder if I should have brought. Nah, it's fine. I mean, how many things could go wrong in one night?
Many.
I just foreshadowing some. First, I'm just going to look and see sort of, because we know where, like, in which part of the building she is, doesn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
But
taking.
you can't see in. It's completely blacked out with heavy curtains. You cannot see in. Blinds and all.
Oh yeah. No, that is fine. It's more that just trying to figure the best point of entry. Like, is it off by the roof, or is it easier to enter through a wall somewhere?
Shadow comes with her assessment is a hole in the wall. Drag the seer out. Someone at the bottom grabbing her, or it, whatever it is.
Hole in the wall in, knock her out. Out, same hole.
Do you expect this thing to have force? Can't we just throw the thing out?
It's better to be prepared for a stronger foe than. If you expect her to have nothing and she has something, well, we might be surprised. If we prepare to at least go in with force, then. I've learned a lot of things in this world, and it's rarely to underestimate even the humans.
Humans are fairly easy to deal with if they can handle our visage in true form.
Yeah, but they have powers, some of them.
Ugh, are they protected by those half-breed undead things?
Also that, probably.
Well, then a distraction, my liege. Your steed. And then we can descend on the target.
I could fly and then open a hole in the wall and go in and get out of there in moments.
And Shadow says, well then, my liege, what are we waiting for?
I'm just looking at the angles. I'm just going to also look to see if I can see, like, at this point is gonna look for, 'cause, he knows that, the vamps have, things looking around. Yeah, he's gonna look at some of the cars and be like, which of these things are
You
hosting
have
them?
nothing in technology, you have nothing in security.
Oh yeah, I'm fully aware of that. I'm just looking at, because I did in the interludes see sort of Chris coming out of a large car with my
Well,
thing.
there are large cars driving
Yeah.
by. There's a large car there.
And
over
I'm just
there.
looking at the parked large cars and just making a note
It's a
of where they are.
it's a very fancy area.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
probably
Well-
a lot of town
Yeah.
cars.
Yeah, well, he's just like, but he's not gonna know what is in what, but he's just gonna like at least like the bigger like vans and be like, okay, there might, if something happened, it might come from there, because big cars means more people. It's just a park, just the parked ones, and then he's going to first look to Shadowline. So
Malish.
I go in and extract, be on standby. Do you have capabilities of mobility?
I can, yes, move if I'm super focused.
It's
I like
more
that.
that if I fly in there and something is very wrong.
I do not like to be sat here such far distance away.
No,
if something happens,
get close, get on the roof.
better, Malish. But no distraction then. Quiet.
Steed,
Malish.
I need you down on the street, and as I get over and get a hole in the wall, if I will need you to make a distraction, go and start kicking those metal things, and just points to the cars.
In dog form. I'll howl. I'll make a scene.
But don't do so until I make a signal. And I assume, like, even though my face goes all the way up,
You can
still
whistle.
yeah, I can whistle.
You can make the
do
sound.
some. Yeah, when I do the sound of the
No,
of the yellow dove, then you know. it's a fey bird
Yeah.
of some sorts. It goes sup.
What's up? Yeah. What's up, bitches? Yeah, that's the yellow dog.
Yeah.
World.
All right, and then I'm going to.
Oh, we're gonna move Shadow. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be ready to spend some points.
All right. There's electrical wire. You see, she elegantly, light as a feather, moves over like a ninja, and jumps on roof.
Very well, and then I will spend 3 glamour points to cast Fly on myself.
Don't fall. I am flying.
Fly! Smack into the ground and just absolutely get wrecked.
I want it, but I don't want it, but I want it.
Yeah. Well, I can fly for 10 rounds or 10 turns.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll do. And I can also fly at 5 times my ground traveling speed, so I assume I'm pretty gosh darn fast. And then I will fly straight towards the building and cast Hole in the Wall.
Oh. Hole in the wall it is.
Let's see, do I roll anything on Hole in the Wall? So many things. Roll with power, okay. How many turns? 6 turns.
Hole in the wall and because this is Fae, and we haven't played that rule so much, but this is also a Fae thing. You do a particular weird thing when you do a magical feat, like flying, for example. You might do a very like up in the air and hold in the wall. You might do you do something.
First of all, when I'm about to fly, I take a few steps back, and then I do the Super Mario 64 triple jump, and wahoo wee, hop jump, and the third jump I just wee, go into the flying.
Because you kind of have to do that every single time you do one of these magical spells. Because you kind of have to do. They're dramatic. Faces are dramatic.
Oh yeah. And then as I get to the wall, I sort of then get a hold of the imaginary zipper that is there, and then open the hole in the wall.
Oh, I think you're almost like you cut because you don't have zippers in.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I do sort of
like your nail.
Yeah, I get sort of the glass cutting thing, and just sort of I do like a very small version of what the hole's going to be, but it sort of happens much larger. So just like
before
I go.
But as you have like the magically created the hole in the wall, you have like a split second where you can actually see into the room. And in that second, I would like you to do a perception awareness.
Very well. Considerably less dice than. I mean, 3.
Yep.
Just rolling damage dice now.
Gonna ask Shiv one thing. You do not have magical wards here.
No.
No, you don't. But you have ghouls.
I have ghouls, yeah.
Yes, you do.
And video surveillance.
Yeah,
in pretty much the entire house.
But this doesn't
and outside. No, I know.
Yeah, because I look so great on video.
But I'm pretty sure that if video, like, on the video camera, if she's grabbed, even though you don't see what's grabbing her.
Suddenly, sort of one of the paintings falls because the wall disappears, and then the person starts flying.
Yeah.
And
everything is going beautifully so far. You see in, and almost like the snap of the fingers almost, but you see, you have a beautiful hole in reality into the apartment. You see a girl sitting like with headphones on, with a sketch pad, slight back towards you. You see a guard, sitting on a chair opposite, almost like he's reading a newspaper. Like towards where the entrance point would be.
Yeah.
Those are the only two people you see.
I'm going to try to grab the girl and just fly out of the wall.
There is approximately 6 meters to her where she's sitting on the couch. The apartment is large.
I have a flying speed that is 5 times my movement speeds. And I'm willing to spend some.
And the apartment is an entire townhouse.
Yeah,
sorry.
It's huge.
Sorry.
I am willing to spend. Actually, I'm going to spend 2 glamour to sort of to get more turns, to take more movement, just to do more things. So yeah. I spend 2 additional glamour to have 2 more actions as I fly in there. And
you grab?
Yeah, I grab.
All right then, I'm gonna pause that for a minute. It's very interesting. It's gonna happen. For all y'all that has played a hunter before, this scene, because Daniel doesn't know, so I can say it out loud. This would be a classical scene of imbuement.
Well, it'll be fucked. Actually, no. Actually, the Moth King will be fucked.
Yeah, I mean, by the reaction, it has to go great. I mean, this just means I win, right? I won Vampire? Yeah, great. Okay. Thank you. That's been season 3, everyone. I won. Bye.
But before we get to that, I'm going to keep him on. I'm going to make him hang on with his little talons for a mere moment more. We're gonna have a little break, and I'm gonna check in on Vinny, because everybody has missed Vinny. Vinny, the man, Mr. International himself, has changed a little bit.
I miss his annoying behavior. Like, I truly do.
Don't we all? But on that little note, we're just going to have a quick little break, and then we'll be back with addiction, action, and maybe some drama.
Oh God!
Alright,
I knew this would happen. I knew something would just go wrong immediately. But like Mothking's like,
What? Katrina usually makes everything so easy.
oh yeah.
I have been so nice. I have been so nice.
I mean, if you're curious about how this can go downhill, you can go back and watch the Hunter season we did.
Yeah,
No,
we're just
I'm
gonna
not
have a quick
playthrough
break.
and
I'm gonna
that
watch the
one.
entire Hunter season, and
Go
then
for
we'll
it.
be right back.
You have 5 minutes. Go.
Yeah,
Go get
just-
you go. You'll learn everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at plus 20 speed and
All
all
right.
of the episodes at once.
On that note, we will be back in just a few. Bye. Hi, welcome back from the break. Before we see what happens in a townhouse, penthouse apartment, Christopher Masters, you arrive at Amber's very crowded, weird-ass magical apartment.
I won't be too long.
Of course.
If you want to go for an errand, you can. I can always wait till you get back. It's not a problem.
I will stay put, sir.
Excellent. And he tops out, walks over, rings the doorbell.
You hear Mama say that almost like somebody pulling a cigarette out of the mouth. Like, yeah.
It's Christopher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the biz, the
Yeah,
door opens.
walks in and walks the stairs up to the penthouse apartment or loft apartment, studio loft apartment. I do believe it's called.
You smell weed, smoke, other weird shit. You hear soft PJ Harvey on the stereo.
Good evening.
She opens up. She's wearing a Misfit t-shirt, ripped slacks. And she's like, "Yeah,
How is your guest coming along?
I love your cousin. He's awesome."
Yeah. Imagine. Okay, how old was Vinny, by the way?
Mid-20s, late 20s.
Yeah, I mean, like 20, 25.
Yeah.
Yes, imagine a quarter of a century with him.
Ugh.
And he's subdued now. You should see him on coke.
Come on in.
He feels a little his stomach a little sharp stab of pain in his guts in the position seeing him again.
He's sitting on the couch, smoking weed, and there's bottles of different whiskies and wines and all sorts of spirits around him, and he's like, this doesn't fucking work, and he's like stabs the joint, like literally on the floor in front of him. Yeah, we've been doing this for a couple of hours, Chris.
I know his feeling. I'll look for a particularly good bottle of bourbon, and he pours himself a little glass and he puts the glass away. How are you doing, cousin?
Oh, cousin! He gets up and he like hugs you.
Yeah, I give him a hug back.
Is this girl's shit's weak, man?
It's just your stamina's improving. You know how you do. If you do too much, you'll end up being virtually immune to the stuff.
I've tried, and he goes and points. I tried that. I drank a half a bottle of that.
I know your pain, cousin. I know your pain.
Just
But
the
how do you
paleness
feel
of his
otherwise?
skin.
Yeah, he's pale. It's like, yeah.
You also see the glossiness now. Like his very beautiful Italian brown eyes has now almost like a shadow.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna milk over. I just wondered if you remembered anything about where you were the evening I picked you up.
Oh, I had business.
Business.
Yeah. I've been very busy.
With
Maybe
whom?
look, I can't stay here because
No. You need to stay here a little while. You gotta get yourself better and gotta stay low. Yes, might be some trouble, some people looking for you, so you need to keep your head down, Vinny.
He looks at you a little weirdly, and you see, classic horror movie. You see one of his eyes drifts for a minute, and he's like, "Ah!" He's gonna shout, and he's like, "Oh, what's going on?"
It's gonna be alright, Vinny. Don't worry about that. But you kind of remember where you were and who you've been doing business with.
He's standing like this. Told me never to do it, but I've made contacts with the Russians. I had a good deal, tons of cocaine.
Do you remember where you met them? Was there anywhere close where I picked you up?
But it's the guy. It's Shiv's ex.
What?
Yeah.
And for a moment, Chris, like, oh, Lucy's got some splaining to do.
You see Amber gently puts her hand on your shoulder, and she grabs Vinny's face.
Yes, yeah.
And you see she whispers something, and she does like slight movements. And you see his eye drifts back, and he looks a little bit more flushed. You see she sweats a little bit when she does it. He's gonna lose. Oh, Vinny! I'm sure I have something super strong. Moonshine bonanza in that cupboard over there. You have at it. Have the fuck at it. And he's like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's my thing now. And she looks at you. She folds her hands in front of her like chest and looks at you.
Yeah.
He's gonna lose his form.
Then what? Is this just gonna be a...
Oh, he's gonna be a wraith. It's a miracle he's still in his form. He's very deeply anchored to himself. It's very seldom you see this, because usually they drop their form quite quickly, but he loves himself very much. He's anchored to his own flesh.
That's Vinny, all right. It's a me world.
So when
And what happens when he loses his form?
he will... She almost like she looks sad, and she actually grabs you. Then the change starts, Chris.
Is there any way to stop that from happening? To give him peace before that time?
Ah, that's hardcore necromancy shit. That's playing God. I can only make him comfortable, but his body will decay. It is decaying.
But what will keep him in this world?
Oh, there's other anchors. Right now, the most prominent anchor is himself. Because he really likes himself.
Yeah,
Chris.
that's what I thought. Half hoping that when that ceases to be, so will he, but...
You might be an anchor.
That's just what I need.
His
more
father
than-
might be an anchor. A girl he loved or a trinket he gave.
Well, if a girl he loved, we're all fucked. That would be half of Boston.
But who he is when he leaves himself, it's not going to be who he was, Chris.
I know, that's why we need to find some way to give, at the very least, to make sure he doesn't harm himself or others even more.
It is magic beyond my capacity to... It's wraith. It's the pit power. This is what we were working on. He is pure, raw, magical chaos. If I knew what to do with him, I could have dealt with Nikita.
We'll just have to keep on trying looking then, don't we? There are necromancers in town now, but I'd trust them about as far as I could throw Fenway Park.
She looks over. There's one way, but that's... If he had a husk, almost like a golem suit. Literally built him a new self. And if he loves it enough, he might slip into it, not even knowing he left his dead form. But then again, that's magic. I don't know, don't touch. It's so, like, it could destroy me.
We don't want that. And Christopher, a little while, envisions Vinny as some sort, well, essentially as Cliff from Doom Patrol, but okay.
But she's literally saying that, but just like a golem. Like it's Middle Eastern, it's Indian, it's like the golem.
Jewish.
Yeah, Jewish, for sure Jewish.
I'll talk to someone. Or better yet, maybe you should meet someone. I don't know. He's not a magic wheeler, but he's a knowledgeable person of our kind. He might have some ideas on that front. Because if we could keep him relatively himself, he might help us on our quest in the future to find out exactly how to stop that evil pit, how to close it.
But as we stand, Chris, I can't save him. I can only slow the process down.
I know. I understand. You're doing more than I could hope for.
I know his family and I know his blood, but if... I'm not saying do your goodbyes, but make peace with him. Because if we can't keep him in his form, whatever he is when he's not in his form, you know how they are. It will not be him.
I know. Thank you. And he'll walk over towards Vinny, or decaying form of Vinny.
He's chugging half a bottle of pure fucking... It is not moonshine. You see the label. It is pure rubbing alcohol.
Well, I can't do no more damage than it's already been done. I'll let him chug it.
And he's like, this is weak, cuz.
You were always a big drinker, cousin, don't you remember? You never got drunk when we were out in the pubs.
Now you're just blowing hot steam up my ass, but I will take it. Maybe we should hit the clubs. You know, this girl, she ain't got the shit, and I don't know, I'm feeling kind of good. I'm feeling kind of fresh. Maybe we should go like, clubbing.
And he sit down for a little minute. We need to talk. He sits down and he looks first down, rubs his face and puts his face in his hands. Then he looks over to Vinny, looks straight in the eyes, puts his hand on his shoulder. You know I love you, right? Cuz
He smiles bright, and then you see his gum is starting to bleed. I love you too, and he was like spits a little bit of blood.
And I never wanted this for you. I wanted to keep you safe, but I guess I failed.
'Cause I'm good. I'm so good. And whatever I've done, I've done for the family. I know we should stay away from the Russians. Blah, 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 blah. But they are not
I
like
know
they
you did
were.
it for the family, Vinny, and you did good. The family will be proud of you.
Oh,
The father will be proud of you. I can guarantee you that.
you think he'll make me couple?
He might have.
I want to be
The problem
couple.
is, though, Vinny, the Russians. They fucked you.
Ah, not yet. They can't keep Mr. International down. I'm still good.
No, you're not, Vinny. I'm sorry, but you're already dead. That's what.
Gotta grab some dices. He's like,
Oh, we're gonna hope at least to make sure that when he turns into Rafe, hopefully he'll direct his energy towards the Ruskies.
you don't need another Nikita, is that what you're saying?
No, I really don't.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fine. I'm
So
like,
fine that alcohol has no effect on you anymore. Weed has no effect on you anymore.
I have high constitution.
You're not the only one, Vinny. You're not the only one.
And he's,
Myself, my heart no longer beats.
oh, you're not dead and cold yet. Oh my god. I know you were upset about, like...
No. The only thing I'm upset about is what happened to you, Vinny. That's the only thing that taunts my mind. I would have given anything for you to be spared this fate.
He looks very confused again. But I'm sitting right here, because what are you talking? You're speaking to me like you mean my memorial.
You're going to fade, Vinny. I'm sorry, there's no other way to say it. Amber will talk to you about it afterwards a bit, well, see if she can explain the technical terms, but they did something to you, Vinny. They stole your life.
Oh! Did I knock someone up? Are they putting me up to pasture?
They're just...
Is my days as Mr. International over?
I'm going to see if we can find you. I will see if I can do something, Vinny. I can't promise anything, but I'll see if we can't at least find something to
If
hold
there's
you
a chance,
for.
I take responsibility. I'll be a citizen.
Come here and I'll give him a hug.
He hugs you back. Not that you can smell it, but you feel it. Your beast inside is almost like it recoils.
Yeah.
It's like, don't touch the dead thing. The dead things smells bad.
Come on, stop being
bad.
screaming. You're dead yourself, you little hypocritical little shit.
You scream back at the beast.
Yeah, like, come on, we're
The
both
beast
dead.
like scuffs at you, like Patrick Bateman's like, fuck, dude. Compassions. Yeah, for the fucking corpse.
Well, you'll always be my favourite cousin, Vinny. Always.
And
Your
you
family.
always. I
Your
love
family
you,
is all that matters.
Is he Amber? You can feel that she's stepping closer. I'll take care of him, Chris. I'll try to explain to him as best as I can.
Excellent.
And
Thank you.
I'll
Thank you
keep-
so much. And I'll see if we can find some new form for him.
As I said, I can keep him comfortable.
I'll be back before the end.
Good. I don't want me to be the last thing he sees before he turns.
No, that should be me. I'll be seeing you, Amber, and once again, thanks. And he puts his hands on her shoulder and give her a little squeeze. On the shoulder, like, thank you.
It just says, you still have the gin, don't you?
We still have the... Yeah, that's interesting. She has woken up and seems free of the personality that was inside of her.
I want a part of her essence. I've spoke about this before. You
I'll bring her
fucking denied
over.
it to me.
I'll bring her over.
There might be something there.
But probably tomorrow night, if that's alright. It's getting late.
Of course, of course.
Excellent. We'll see you again soon, Benny.
See his
Remember.
smile. So see his gums is completely red now. He's like, and she's like, there's some Coke over there. Like, try that, he says. It's not. It's literally baking powder, but nothing works anyways.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big difference for him, no. Thank you. And he leaves, and as he steps out the door for apartment and starts walking down the stairs, the drop of blood runs from his eyes down his cheek.
Poor Vinny.
And he looks towards his phone. Oh yeah, that was that as well.
And then there's a message from Shiv.
He saw that earlier.
He saw
Yeah, I
that
saw it
earlier,
earlier.
but
But I guess I'll have to call that little muppet of a moth.
on that note, as he says, moped of a moth. A very, very tender, difficult scene with Vinny. The Moth King moves with unnatural, beautiful fey power, thinking nothing of this is an easy target. Until the room feels weird. Like this energy in the room. Almost like you can see a bright light in the air around you, like little sparks of fireflies appearing out of nothing. Like the room shakes. As you move ever so quickly and you touch the girl, she turns around and she looks at you in pure terror and screams, "No!" Around her is a furious golden halo. Her eyes are like two pinpricks of gold. You do a stamina, please.
What?
A stamina.
Stamina. Ooh, 2 10s and a 7.
And a 7. We'll see if that is enough. Need to go back to where I was.
But she doesn't need a character sheet, does she? She's just some person.
Ooh. Maybe not roll vampire dices, because that doesn't work. You had 3 successes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't not roll only your 10s, because this you haven't specialized your stamina. So, yeah. You look at her, and there's like almost like there's a fiery power around her. And when she screams no, because you touched her, by almost violent force, you are being pushed back. And you are being pushed back a little bit. How much is a yard?
Roughly 1 meter.
Yeah.
A little under a meter, not much, but just under 1 meter.
Yeah. You push back 2 meters, like instantaneously.
Okay, and what else is happening? Just I get pushed back, and then...
You have an extra move because you spent for an extra move, didn't you?
Yeah, I spent for 2, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, then it's still you.
Do I feel like there's a force
Oh
still
yeah.
pushing
Oh yeah.
me?
Oh yeah. It's like almost. It's weird because you can't really see it, but it's almost that you know it's there. If you move, you're gonna be pushed back. The girl looks freaked out.
Okay. Okay. Then, what can I do then? Can I throw?
Don't kill her.
I did not look that look from the storyteller. I did not like that look. That was not.
I'm just like,
Look of everything's fine.
yeah. I'm also just looking at my powers and like, how many of these things can I use to not kill people? Because there's so many things to kill people with.
Well, you might have to.
I might have to.
Or try to. Potato, potato.
I'm going. This is gonna be stupid. This is so stupid. I'm gonna use TK and try to sort of fling her out the hole in the wall.
Oh, but then
Just
you have to
past me.
breach the ward. And you have to breach
Okay.
the ward.
Yeah. Well, I assume that, you know, the Princess of Daggers has more knowledge, encountered some sort of wards before, like not
I
this
have-
kind of ward,
nope.
but just some magic. But like, would my sword do anything on this, or is it
You had a diary from Cal. Would
But he
any
hasn't.
information
he
be there?
He hasn't really read it. He left.
Yeah.
Oh, he hasn't.
Other people
Okay.
could read it.
Other
Okay.
people have read it, and
Okay.
See, it's called delegating, and then sometimes
Yeah.
you have to do it as a ruler.
yeah, and now I'm at the wall and be
Daniel,
like,
I was
Okay,
nice. I tried
Daniel.
helping you.
No, Daniel. You actually get a chance to penetrate the ward. You spend 1 will.
yeah.
Spend 1 will.
I spend 1 will.
That doesn't give you an automatic. It gives you a chance to breach it.
Okay. Because what roll is that? Because I might not even be. Because if it's like stamina, I only have 3, and
Yeah,
if I
because
don't add
it is stamina, my dear.
Yeah, then no, I'm gonna find something else. Then it's gonna be brute force and violence.
That's the only way you're gonna manage to get through.
Hunters are fun.
Yeah, you can still try a stamina roll to penetrate.
Yeah, but my it's absolute shit. Like 3 is literally the best I can have. So
As hunters are,
I know.
they are beasts.
Yeah,
Even the ones that don't fucking know what they're doing.
yeah.
Especially those.
It just means that since I'm first gonna whistle for fucking Shadow to come in here, and then there's one guy. I could see one guy in here before I came in. Is there anybody else in here, or
So you're gonna spend 1 round to get a lay of the land now?
no, I'm gonna just throw the guy out. Just be like,
Well, he's further away. He's all the way towards the door. So then you have to move towards him.
not necessarily.
Yeah, well, you have to have something else fun. You can do that.
Yeah, cause it's potentially TK and just force throw him out of there.
Putting on some
Actually,
gloves.
I'm gonna do this and become invisible and see. Just need a moment. He needs a moment to think, because I need a moment to think, because I have no idea what.
Bless you
So-
for thinking that you're invisible right now, but that's fun.
Huh? For thinking what?
Never mind. What do you do?
Go seek.
What do you hiding?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this and spend to go invisible. Mainly because I don't think I still have a feeling she'll see me, but the 2 others are potentially ghouls, so you know that's.
So you're like, ah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, and they're like, I'm like, because I shouted for assistance, be like, fuck, how do I deal with this? I'll figure it out and become invisible.
Okay, so you go hide.
Yes.
Because then that's gonna happen something. You know, Shadow is on your way. You can hear her. Because she can
Yeah.
go through your hole in the wall as well.
Yeah, the hole in the wall's up for
It's up. It's up.
for quite a few rounds. And then I'll just, because I want to observe, because this was unexpected, and what does it do now?
You see, almost like the girl now is like she's like looking at you and like fucking screaming. It's over there, whatever the fuck that thing is. It's over there. And she points right at you.
I'm just
I
gonna
don't know what
start.
the fuck that is. It's over
I'm just
there.
gonna start spinning, so like be upside down, just spin slowly around.
Well, now we're gonna see because you know there's other people here.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, if you do any action now, you have to roll on it because I'm getting peeps and I have Shadow as well.
Yeah, because he doesn't know what to do, and so yeah, I'm gonna spend an action to sort of just get a lay of the land, see what's happening, to see how many others there are here and what they're doing.
Okay, so then it's gonna be very cinematic. you have this screaming seer, like that you can almost see that you feel the energy, and she's like staring at you, and it's like pure like shock horror, and but she's not going like demented like many humans do when they see. She's not. She's like, fuck it out. There's another one. And then you see from upstairs, from corners, you see ghouls with very armored ghouls. But they are pointing in your general direction, but they look very confused. So you have 4 ghouls.
4 ghouls.
Have you gifted your ghouls with anything, Shiv?
I mean, the only thing that makes sense
Speedos.
is celerity, rapid reflexes.
Not also.
That's. I mean, maybe I've done like half and half. Maybe some with, like, maybe I've paired them up, so it's one with some celerity and one with some auspex.
So level 1 auspex is that.
Sense unseen.
That's insane!
Yes, it is.
That's what I thought.
Because Eve has.
I'm not being an asshole, but this is vampires. They will do this. This is
Yeah.
they gift their ghouls. I need to know what gifts they have. She can only gift powers by your own blood. Only powers that are given to Torodor.
Yep. Oh,
Started out as a little smash and grab, turns out to the Bay of Pigs. Congratulations.
because Eve has awe, so she's on
high
that
up.
side. Yeah.
So Auspex, can you give me the dice on that one?
Ooh, or the auspex. It is wits. So it's what is it? It's wits plus 1. Is it my dices? So
No.
it's just a 1 from auspex, right?
Yeah.
It's not my wits either.
No,
So.
no.
No, but it's whatever plus
standard.
wits. Yeah. And I hope I'm not lying right now because I'm not reading.
All right. Well, then we have 1. And I'm just gonna do it very cinematically before everybody can start reacting. 1 is you feel this. There is masking. One of them is also looking straight at you, and there's a barrel of those fucking things.
Or resolve, sorry. Wits or resolve.
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah, it's the same. They have standardized dices.
And Shadow hasn't entered yet.
She is in now. So now we start like around because you could do some more shit because you could do some more shit. So now she's literally swung herself in and she's like, what the fuck is that?
There's a barrier. How do I deal with it? Can you deal with it? I'll kill that one. And I'm going to.
She was going to be smart, but.
Yeah. Does she say anything? Does she do anything?
Nah, fucking hell, we can't. No, can't. No, she's like, we gotta attack. She's like,
God damn it. Well, as far as Daniel has understood, Shiv's ghouls are more of sort of it doesn't really matter if they're around or not. So, according to Tarja, she just throws them away. So, a few more.
These ones are fine.
But I think it's a big difference. I think it's a big difference from her killing them and you killing them. I think, and the main difference is who's doing the killing.
It's wasteful. They could
It's
have
not
had,
my fault he can see me. I'm gonna go and chop him up.
You're in my fucking house.
I rolled
bitch.
for Shadow, so she's rolled for.
Yeah.
She has 4 successes.
Yeah.
So it's the person that gets the highest amount that gets to go first.
Yeah. But he's so far away, isn't he?
You have I will say 7 meters to each 2 ghouls now. You have the guy that stood up, another guy came out, and 2 guys that came from upstairs.
Yeah, I still have 5 times movement speed, so I can't be there in.
You can be quick. Fast as fuck, yo! Fast as fuck.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna draw, like, the one who looks at me, I can assume I can sort of see that one of them isn't as confused as the other 3. So yeah, he's going to meet my sword.
well, you roll against them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna roll for. Wait, that is melee and dex. Ow. More dice. Oh yeah, murder dice. So many murder dice. 10s, do they count as anything special or just 10s?
Only if it's specialized, but I don't think you have.
I don't think what does specialized mean?
Does it say on your melee, does it say specialized? Does it say sword, dagger, specialized? Did I specialize you?
No, I haven't specialized in anything. So.
No, but dagger should be on you specialized, so you can roll the 10s again.
Okay.
Or is it 110? It's 110.
One of the 10s? Roll again. Okay. That, if I get to roll 110 again, that puts me at 8 successes.
8 successes, yeah. And when you're doing the thing, you're doing the thing. Well, yeah, that is quicker than me.
Yeah. That's the thing. I know how to murder. I don't know how to do anything else. I'm sorry.
One trick pony.
No, but
yes.
You see Shadow goes very quickly towards the other 2 ghouls. But you just see it in the corner of your eye, and then you literally murder the ghoul very, very, very quickly. He's like, what do? Stab him in the head? Cut him in 2? What do we do?
Yeah, I assume I'm suddenly just like, I fly past him, and then, the cinematic of just the body just slothing.
And you hear chunk chunk from the other end. But then these 2 very panicked now ghouls open fire randomly.
Yeah.
So you need to do a dex dodge regardless, because all automatic weapons are being released.
Oh yeah, they're fun. So what do I do?
Dex dodge.
Dex dodge. That's just dex? Because I don't see dodge anywhere.
You should have dodge. Or if you don't have dodge, it's just... Did I get dodge? Probably
okay, but I can literally not see dodge written anywhere. Just... It's not a stat I have.
Well, then it should... athletics.
Athletics, that I have, yes. See, that was cocked. That was okay. That's good. Five.
The first burst, and it's beautiful because you are like liquid Fae in this moment. You just jump right through him, and then you like super like John Wicky. You just bounce, like you jump over, and it's like, yes, I am amazing. But this is burst.
Yeah.
So you're like, fantastic, and then yeah. So I'm gonna give you the damage, but I'm gonna give you the capacity to land. So not a dex athletic to land, because even though you are supernatural, you are not in form. So I'm gonna give you a damage count after. This is not lethal. This is not lethal. This is not lethal damage. No, it's not aggravated. It's lethal. It is a soakable damage.
Yeah. I also didn't roll enough dice. I realized I rolled 2 dice too little. That's
too late.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm fully aware. That's fine.
How did you do your dex athletics now?
Dex athletics now. That is not great. 3.
Well, you kind of land a little bit. I think you're just a little bit shocked that you actually got, because she was like, haha, I dodged you with your hand pokies thing coming out, and then it's like boom, boom, because it bursts.
Yeah, and I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
My blood?
Yeah, so you actually stagger back. You take 4 lethal. You can roll stamina to soak.
I will. I think I'm gonna do that. Soak. What? Is it 6 I need to hit?
6 is it.
Okay, so, then okay, actually, it's soak 3.
No, what did you do, motherfucker?
So it was was it? How much was it again?
You had 4 lethal.
4 little. So then I take 1. No wait, I took 1. I just like I took out my health and set it to 1. I'm like, no wait, that's not how it works.
And you haven't spent more for this round, right? This
No.
was one singular round, right? You just move
Yeah.
fast, right? Okay, so that's the end of that round. But it's chaos. It's havoc. You do not
Yeah.
know what Shadow's doing. You're hearing movement and growling, and you also see the bursts of like fire and
Yeah.
the noise, and someone screaming.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
You see this guy still now. He's just doing this. He's just whipping the gun.
Yeah, we're
the
gonna
hand cannon.
have him stop doing that. So I'm gonna try to take him out. That's these dice like to murder. Jesus, can I? Okay. That's only 5.
As on the 5. All right. He doesn't see you because you murdered the guy that did. But in doing so, because you forfeit any ways of dodging, you might get shot a little bit because you're jumping into someone. You take another 4 in lethal. You
Okay.
can soak it, but he doesn't judge. He doesn't judge.
If I soak it.
It doesn't judge you.
Yeah, I can.
No,
soak
Phil
that.
certainly judges him.
Very.
That's sort of a free action to soak it.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Jeez, I'm like super interesting in your health pool right now.
I actually succeed 3 more successes. So.
Holy shit.
You see the guy, you cut him, but you didn't murder this guy. Like, he's lost an arm, but he's
Yeah.
like, fuck, he's like shooting whatever the fuck he can, because you only did 5, right? Yeah, you did 5,
Yeah.
and he's a ghoul, so yeah, he ain't dead. He ain't dead yet.
He's still standing like tempted to start clapping, but I'm like, no, no, not the time, not the time, not the place.
You still hear movement and combat behind you, but you hear one last burst, and
Yeah.
then ching.
Well, then I have to cut this guy down as well, and there we go. And here's the murder. That's 7.
That is 7. He doesn't dodge because he is one of Shiv's warriors. So you see almost like he grits his teeth that you do it. He knows he's dying, but he shoots. You take another 4 lethal.
Good boy.
No, I don't. I take 1 more.
What the fuck is with your soaking shit?
I don't know, but they're all just like, okay, yeah, we got this. We were soaking. I literally rolled 666 2 times in a row.
Yeah.
So I'm afraid I'm gonna summon something by now.
Yeah, you see
I've
he
made a
al-
deal
you
with
see
some entity.
Yeah, you see like the light, like the soul light goes out as he's like cut to shit. Like it's clean cuts, and his arm falls out, and that horrible shooting thingy dunks.
And I do not dare touch it, because last time I touched something like that, I lost 2 fingers.
Perception awareness.
Yeah, not great. Those. I said and rolled 4. Actually, not bad.
Yep. Yeah. You feel like the word, that thing,
Yeah.
it drops.
Is the seer still there?
You see, on the floor, you see almost like crouched. You can't see the hands.
No. I look over at Shadow.
She's like, you see, she's like, one of her arms is just hanging.
Yeah.
I'll be alright, but that wasn't fucking fun, see, like, my lord.
Yeah, I told you it wouldn't be easy. This never is in this world.
Fuck. She walks over to the seer, like, very, very aggressively.
Careful.
But you see, she's very emotional about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna fly over to intervene to sort of get between.
Oh,
'Cause
she
I'm
stops.
I'm
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
I'm faster.
She stops.
For like 4 more rounds.
Which way are you turned?
I look to Shadow and be like, "You look out to take 2 steps back. This might be bad." And because I'm then gonna go grab for
Perception awareness. Wits awareness. Get high. That's what I say to you. Get high.
What if I don't get high?
Oh, then tough titty.
Yeah. No, that's 1 success.
You said a stop, like don't any further, and then you see Shadow's eyes go weird, and your eyes go a little bit weird. Because something is sticking out of you.
That's new.
It's a piece of massive, as like the glass table. But you feel really weird because she screams for a second. Like she screams as she does it. And then it burns. It burns like no pain you've ever felt before. As the glass shatters. It rips out of you. And you see almost like a golden power. And you're like, what the fuck was that? You take 3 unsoakable aggravated.
Right. Still very interested in that health
Stamina.
pool.
Stamina.
Fucking hell.
You have to roll stamina. To stay clear-minded now, you have to spend a will if you fail your stamina.
Can I succeed with 3 successes?
You can try.
I can try.
Or you
I'm
can,
just like,
or you can,
because
or you can spend a will.
yeah, because 3 is the best I can get. Anyway.
You cannot soak these. I'm just saying, this is not to, like...
Yeah, and 10s don't do anything except being good.
Being
so.
a success.
Yeah, and if I spend, I get to roll again. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, I got 3 successes, so
Jesus
that's
fucking Christ. Okay, then you don't actually, literally, you don't pass out. You never pass out. But this is a power and a pain you haven't felt before. You felt that this power could destroy your soul. This power was so horrendously, brutally. Did you see you're opened? It doesn't heal. You're like trying to will yourself to heal. You're not fucking healing.
I'm going to spend the remaining. No, not all the remaining. But 3 out of the 4 glamour I still have. To take 3 actions. Because peace is no longer an option. And I'm gonna try and turn around and use all 3 actions to cut her down.
I'm gonna stop that scene.
Yep. It's me or her at this point. This did not go as expected.
I'm just gonna...
Ending on a cliffhanger.
I need alcohol, something to drink for this, I think.
I think we're gonna stop there, and we're gonna have more of Shiv next episode because she had to hang back a little bit because the boys had a little bit of drama.
I want to know what happens to my Trish.
Yeah.
No, that'll be in. We'll find that out in about 4 episodes. Just have it a cliffhanger and just keeps going.
For you guys who have played Hunters, you are pretty damn sure that you know what kind of powers that I use.
Right, I knew that one. Used it myself.
Yes, you have. Several times.
I'm still a noob, so no. But
No, Taya knows exactly what I did there.
Oh, yeah.
Playing Hunter
I've had
sounds
that
fun.
power.
It is
I like-
amazing fun. It is so much fun.
even
Just
as a
remembering
noob,
when
you're
we
having
met,
fun.
Just remember when we bet and put the fear of God into Aiden. That was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was. We fucked with him before we met him, or before Shiv met him.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. You
Yeah.
branded him branded him to the ground. Yeah, you froze him
Yeah,
to the ground.
yep,
Warded
yep,
him.
I did.
You all of you like. Brrr, he's like. I can't move and eat or do anything. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I'm feeling that, Per. I'm feeling that very much. I'm at 1 HP. 1.
And this is,
Discussion might be the better part of Valor.
but this is one hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
It hasn't even had training. So, I mean, how bad could it be to fight an entire army?
and then we can explain it to you. This was if this was a player character, this would be an imbuement scene where they wake up.
And then they generally just react.
They react.
Probably can, yeah.
They don't know what they're doing. They're just reacting.
So they're probably more powerful then than she would be in like a couple of days.
Because then they don't know what to do. Now it's like ah.
Yeah, but this
Maybe
is
not like
also
that.
now the bottom line for what, you know. The Moth King is like, okay, so this is the bottom line. Fuck. He's gonna read some books.
So, dear viewers, I don't know. Should he kill Taylor?
Should he risk getting killed? It's another question.
Taylor.
Yes and no. Yes and no.
No, is it Taylor? Was it their name Taylor? No, what's her name?
Trish.
Trish, not Taylor. Trish.
Yeah.
Trish and her short hunter existence at the end
I
of the
mean,
Trish
yeah,
Cassidy.
Trish Cassidy, yeah.
Yeah, just order the tombstone now. It'll be fine.
I don't know. You
And
really
how
they're just gonna
will-
pop a new one another way. You're
How
gonna go
will
through
Darius
probably.
Shiv react to her property being?
I'm looking
literally-
forward to seeing that myself.
I told you, dear players and dear viewers, season 3 is called The Three Kingdom, and not just for shits and giggles.
I love that, like, when I'm combining with Chris, this guy decides to fuck our friendships.
We are not necessarily here to make friends. We're here to win. And it's strange to say that actually in a role-playing game, but this
Yeah.
is actually, yeah.
I
See,
don't
and this is
wanna
how she
win.
wins. She pits us against each other.
I
We're gonna
don't-
stay united.
Yeah,
It's our only
you're
chance
trying
to
to-
win.
I don't want to win.
Obviously-
I just want Aiden back. That's all.
That's winning.
That's
Do you
And then
just
someone
want it back,
seems
or
to
do you just want to
die.
be do you just want to be with him again? Because that's two different things.
Don't worry,
you'll get
him back.
I don't want to think about that. Don't want to
But
think about that.
I gotta say, Daniel, you played it beautifully, and you don't know Hunters, so you went in naked. So
Oh,
that's
yeah.
so much fun for me to actually show what Hunters can do. Hunter is a kick-ass game, people. Yeah, it's a kick-ass game.
Oh yeah, I expected all of this, so or not like expected, but I expected like as soon as I go in, shit's gonna hit the fan, and I don't know some.
And we'll be entertained.
Yeah, I'm just
Thank
like
you.
oh, I half expected sort of to grab her and then sort of just a holy nova, and I would be sort of blasted to infinity and beyond, and sort
Oh,
of
no,
be
no,
like,
no. No, at level 5, they could.
yeah, I'm not in like dying, but just sort of just kicked out of this dimension or something, and be like,
Oh, no,
fuck.
no. Hunters at level 4 and 5 can literally just, you cease to exist. You are Ash. You are like, you're
Yeah.
gone. But
Yeah.
then the Hunters have a tendency to die at the same time. So they don't usually use that a lot.
Yeah.
Not too much power. But thank you so much, dear players.
Thank you.
I'm very
It was
passionate.
immensely fun.
Oh yes, it was.
Shiv
delightful to
is
see someone
gonna
else getting
have
shit kicked out
she's gonna have stiff nipples the entire next episode because her world
Nice teaser.
Yeah, well, it was a second. Again!
Oh, why does that always have to like happen to my goals?
And dearest, Christopher with Vinny. I love Vinny.
No.
Will Vinny
I
live?
miss it.
I'm the one that loses someone that actually matters. You just use some ghouls. I mean, you can make a new one.
Yeah, who
That's what you do all the
cares?
time.
The
I mean,
duality of this episode, the
say,
emotional stuff and
precious
me
blood.
fucking up.
Precious blood. There was some spillage of precious blood. Yeah, could have used that.
Oh my god. Fucking
I have a hole in
vampire.
my chest.
Yeah, and then some. To my players, thank you so much. As always, you make this amazingly fun. You are a yes and kind of crowd, and goes to show you could sit on your hands, do nothing, but you choose to go balls deep every time. I appreciate it. And to your debuts, as always, your comments, likes, and follows are always appreciated. Our little community, please believe we love you so much, and all the comments that you leave, we talk about, and we choose who comments, and someone comments, and sometimes you all comment. But they all recognize and they all massively appreciate it. Please believe that.
Inspires us.
Inspires us.
Indeed.
And
Just don't inspire her too much.
Yeah.
you guys know who you are, who inspires me, because you know who you are, and I love it. And until next time, please take care of one another and stay safe, because they won't. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.